this can actually move as fast. Right, so wait and watch. Okay, oh, sorry, I'm not going to try to do it out here.
Thank you.
Steps in, down, back. Up. Move. Okay, not here. Down, and drop.
You get the
So if we're here, I'm not going to be able to stop. You can change on to get the other close. Good. If he's here, right? And now look at the space. Now I can step it. I have space. Right, he's connected back this way. Right, now I'm just leaning. Make space. I extend together so you can get the other one. We also do it this way sometimes. But again, this can move out that way. Right, so you're stepping, shoulders are over hips. Open up a little space for yourself to be able to shift your weight. Thanks, just a few more change partners.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Different relationship, but the same idea that like here, if he's just there stacked and right, then I'm just going in his face. You have to make space in the front. Turn. Outside. Notice right 10. Then your 10 comes up. Right? Not matching with the same line. Hey, let's go. Okay. There's a moment where it's like this. Kind of right where we just were. A little bit spacing. This thing keeps being stretched. Back. Inside that space. Hey.
次の問題お願いします。
So it's not quite equivalent, right? That would be the equivalent of the second one. So let's keep with this theme of like bypassing that, not getting caught up in the handwork of the arms, move the body. Strikes. Then you're already in this fully rotated position. And then we're going to do that in the last one. Turn further here. Sorry. Only this far, then I haven't made this space. Now this one you can't not have it. Right? You have to turn to get to her. So you're coming from the top, right where you wanted to be in the last one. Right at it. Here. Now as you turn, you are rotated. Okay, let's do one more. Okay.
We are in a time of some storming in our dojo in the community. I think everyone's probably noticed this. And those of us who are senpai or like on track to become senpai, I think have a responsibility to make ourselves available to having conversations with newer students to help sort of like, I had a conversation with one of our newer students a couple of days ago that I think was important in terms of some culture setting around like what expectations there are of students to take responsibility for how we all show up in the dojo community. And so I just wanted to name that in this space, that I think we all have a responsibility for some of the culture setting work. And yeah, that it's not just all on you, sensei, to do that culture setting, but that I think we all know a little bit about how this space is and what kind of sanctuary it is intended to be for our practice. And yeah, I just wanted to say that here in this space so that we can all kind of be sharing the work.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If you were to just like highlight a few things when you say like expectations for the training culture here, or what it means to come to show up,
I
what would
think
you just kind of?
the two main ones, like one that I said to the student, I also said in the circle a few, I guess this was back in August when there was kind of like an explosive moment with a different student. I named that, like from my standpoint, and something I really believe to be true about Aikido and the practice that we are like receiving the transmission of, is that one of our core responsibilities as students is to receive instruction. Right? To be able to receive instruction from the teacher, and then work with what comes up inside of us when we feel resistant to the instruction. And I think the other responsibility that we have as students that I don't know that is like a shared sense or a shared understanding across the whole dojo is that we do have a responsibility to like be in contact with sensei about what we need in our training and what's coming up in our training and what's challenging in our training. And yeah, so those are two of the core things that I feel like I'm trying to really emphasize with everyone that I talk to. The like, it's your responsibility to receive instruction, and it's your responsibility to be in contact with the teacher about what's happening inside your training.
And there was something I said towards the end of last week that it's, you know, from my perspective, like not everything has to come to or through me, but it's like also this feeling of like when things are coming up that like, right, you are talking to each other, and maybe that is like, maybe that's how the thing moves, maybe that's how then that's, you know, but then, right, so then nobody's like holding things that come up on their own, but then also that like, oh, and maybe if something comes up for me and I need to go and talk to Lorraine, I'm not ready, oh, sorry, maybe something comes up to you, you're not ready to talk to me, or you don't want to talk to me about it, that's great, but there are are stuck, then maybe Lorraine helps you bring it to me or to Josh, and then the three of you, right? That there's like a cascade of effect rather than like eddies that kind of like. I think I made that comment about stuff kind of just
Cobwebs.
getting stuck here and not ever finding its way to me.
Right.
But then because it's the vulnerability of my position is that whether or not I know about it, I will be held responsible for it, and I feel responsible for it. So
Right.
that's also to me part of like the supportive training culture. That like if you're engaged in conversation, if stuff is coming up for people to like support that process also,
Yes.
like that it goes somewhere.
Yeah, and I feel like it is a responsibility of more senior students or just people who've been training here for longer to make ourselves available for those kinds of conversations with.
Which doesn't, I guess the point I'm saying, which doesn't mean having the answers, right?
Right,
But it
right.
means like having, which I think you do like have to like sense like, oh yeah, this is confusing to me too. Let's check on the sensing because it didn't feel right, right?
Right,
Like,
exactly.
That's the pathway to like then what?
Correct me if I'm not, like, I don't know, but that is Aikido too, right? Like, managing conflict.
Yes.
Maintaining of everybody, right? Like that is, right? I think that's helpful for me to think of it like that.
Yes,
Yeah, it's all a part of our training, for sure.
Absolutely.
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you all for hearing